The biggest tips I give to anybody starting out is to really believe in your space and in your product. Always look and see what your customer wants and try and give your customers what they want, and also give your customers the best product you can possibly put out there. My name is Niamh Conway. I am the president of Fiddlesticks and president and founder of Galway and Downtown Galway Hooker Bars in New York City. And when I was 15, I started working in a very famous Dublin cafe called Bewley's, and I worked in which was called the James Joyce Room. There I was just clearing tables, whitening trays all day long, but had a love for restaurants at a very young age. When I moved to New York in '94, I was working in Eamon Doran's, which was a really famous Irish bar on 2nd Avenue. Everybody who had a child coming over from Ireland would always call Eamon up, can you give my kid a job or can you help my child out? And Eamon, I would say, had a huge influence on me moving into the restaurant business. I loved the way that he was such a huge part of the community, part of the Irish community and the surrounding areas. I had been managing Fiddlesticks since '99, and the owner, Peter O'Dwyer, was back in Ireland a lot, opening a hotel and doing other businesses, and then he met a girl in Marbella, fell in love and moved back to Ireland, and I had the opportunity to take over the business. So I put a business plan together, found some investors and used savings. When I signed the lease, I realized I didn't know what to do next. I knew how to run a bar, I had those tools, I knew how to make a bar successful, but I'd never been in the construction part of it. You have to have a project manager. You need somebody who can tell you these things. Any bar owner you talk to who gets delayed in construction will never have had a project manager. They'll have done it by themselves. It's just not worth the money. The biggest surprise I found from going from owning to managing was when I was managing, I was working under somebody else's rules, somebody else's idea. When you go to owning, it is you. This is all you now. Everything is on your shoulders. I think I'd owned Fiddlesticks for maybe 2 years, and I had started looking for my own space to expand. Like everybody wants to do their own business, you want to expand. You don't want to stay stagnant. You always want to grow and improve. When you go into a space, just because it rents right doesn't mean it's gonna be the right space for you. You have to go into space, be like, can you see anything? Can you really believe you can make this space work? I really felt I could make this, which was a sushi restaurant and a nightclub, into a cozy Irish bar. I'd always loved the name of Galway Hooker for bar. My grandmother's home was in Kinvara on Galway Bay, and from her home you'd be able to see these beautiful sailboats called Galway Hookers. And then the colour of the boat, the sail was a beautiful orange, the bottom of the boat's in ebony, and if you look through the bar you will see that burnt orange and that ebony colour throughout the bar. Do some research. When you're going around restaurants and you see a little idea you like, take a picture of it on your cell phone. Everybody has it. Start putting little folds together. Anywhere I go, if I see the slightest little thing, I was in a restaurant in East Hampton this summer and I saw they had pulleys with like bread baskets. Well, I'll take those pulleys and I'll have a different idea with it. Always never stop looking in magazines, time out, use the internet, see what other bars are doing in England, in Berlin. You have so many resources right now for information. But also when you're finding a concept, believe in the concept, let it tell a story to you, where I can tell the story of my grandmother from Galway and the hookers and this view from the bay. What can you tell? You're just going to open a bar called O'Neill's and it's going to be Irish? Well, what does O'Neill's mean to you? Probably nothing. Try and find something that means something that's in your heart, that you believe in, that you can tell your customer a story.